Chelsea decides to withdraw from hunting for Victor Osimhen. Chelsea have reportedly made a decision regarding Victor Osimhen's future. The Blues decided not to pursue the Napoli striker any longer. Reported by The Athletic, Chelsea changed their mind. They decided not to pursue the striker this summer. According to the report, Chelsea does not want to recruit Osimhen because his price is too high. Napoli have set the striker's selling price. They only want to release the player for around 120 million euros. Chelsea considers the price too expensive, not to mention that they are also vulnerable to FFP sanctions, so they decided that Osimhen's transfer was not possible to execute. Enzo Maresca also doesn't want Osimhen's presence in his team. The coach believes that Osimhen's playing style does not match the style of play he will use at Chelsea, so Osimhen's arrival will only be a waste for Chelsea. That is why the Blues are determined not to recruit Osimhen and focus on their other transfer targets. Gareth Southgate has opened up about his decision to drop Harry Maguire from his team. He said that the defender's condition made it impossible for him to go to Euro 2024. When asked why he dropped Maguire, this was Southgate's answer. Southgate said in his press conference, "The decision regarding Harry was entirely due to his physical condition. Maguire is one of our strongest central defenders, but we also have Ezri Konsa, who is playing extraordinary with Aston Villa," continued Southgate. "Konsa played as our centre-back last March, and he played superbly. Apart from that, Joe Gomez can also play in several positions." Juventus forward Arkadiusz Milik is likely to miss the upcoming European Championship after suffering an injury in Poland's final warm-up game. Poland manager Kacper Probierz confirmed fans' worst fears immediately after the 3-1 win against Ukraine on Friday. Milik will not go to the European Championships, and I have 3 other players who are at risk of leaving. We have to make arrangements with the medical staff. Probierz was quoted as saying by Calciomercato. AC Milan is getting some cool air in the hunt for Tottenham right-back Emerson Royal. Emerson himself wants to leave Tottenham because he couldn't compete with Pedro Porro. Milan has even reportedly met the Brazilian defender's agent. However, there are rumors that there are obstacles regarding the player's selling price of 25 million euros. AC Milan was then said to be looking for other alternatives if they failed to bring in Emerson Royal. But now there is a breath of fresh air for the Rossoneri in their hunt for the 25-year-old defender. The former Barcelona player is reportedly determined to leave Tottenham. There is only one goal now, namely to defend AC Milan. This rumor was claimed by Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio also said that Milan is currently working on the transfer of Emerson plus Joshua Zirkzee from Bologna. Chelsea are progressing in talks to recruit Michael Olise. According to Felix Johnston, Chelsea are making progress in talks to sign Crystal Palace winger Michael Olise, who Pep Guardiola has called incredible. The Chelsea journalist further noted that Olise would prefer a move to Chelsea over Manchester United, with whom many have been linked with his signature in recent weeks. Club chiefs are in direct talks with his agent, and it appears he will move away from Selhurst Park for a fee of around £60 million. For your information, Olise was at the Chelsea Academy when he was young, and it seems he is interested in returning to Stamford Bridge under Maresca. Manchester City will not sell Julian Alvarez. Manchester City was suddenly busy in the transfer market this summer. The reason is, their mainstay star, Julian Alvarez, is widely targeted by Chelsea and Atletico Madrid, but the citizens have rejected the approach of the two clubs. However, according to Marca's report, Alvarez is considering a move to get more playing opportunities because he is aware that he will always be behind Erling Haaland at Man City. With this situation, Chelsea smelled an opportunity to recruit Alvarez. Moreover, their new coach, Enzo Maresca, has prioritized bringing in new strikers in the transfer market. However, Manchester City is reluctant to let go of Alvarez. Seeing that his star is being targeted by 2 top European clubs, Manchester City is not tempted. They are believed to have flatly rejected the possibility of such a transfer. Bayern Munich have revived their bid for Fulham midfielder João Palhinha, making an initial offer of around £30 million. Bayern actually tried to sign Palhinha last August for £60 million, with the player even undergoing a medical test. but the deal failed because Fulham could not find a replacement. The Bavarians have remained in contact with Palhinha throughout the season, so he knows they are still interested in signing him, and he is expected to sign a 4 or 5 year deal if the two clubs reach an agreement on a fee. And according to reports, company has also given the green light to the transfer operation. Manchester United management has reportedly made the decision to sell Jadon Sancho this summer, 2024. As Jadon Sancho's loan spell at Borussia Dortmund ends, big questions arise. Will he return to Manchester United? However, now there is new news from Fabrizio Romano regarding Jadon Sancho's future, namely that Manchester United management has reportedly taken the hammer regarding the fate of the 24-year-old winger. Manchester United has reportedly decided to sell Sancho in the summer of 2024. They are ready to let him go at a discounted price of around £40 million. United itself previously bought him for around £73 million. Barcelona will offer the Reds a direct swap deal that would involve swapping Luis Diaz's place for one of the Blaugrana's unwanted stars this summer. Earlier this week, it was claimed that Barcelona were optimistic they could sign the Colombian winger from Anfield this summer if they offered Liverpool money back for their initial investment. Reports in Spain claim Barca are ready to take Diaz and plan to offer Liverpool a direct swap for Rafinha in the process. The Brazilian winger moved to Spain in the summer of 2022 in a deal worth £58 million after add-ons and following a brilliant 2-year spell with Leeds. And although he performed admirably at Barca, he scored 10 goals and added 13 assists in 37 appearances this season. He was never fully appreciated by the club or their supporters. Everton want to reach a deal for Chelsea striker Armando Broja. The Toffees have been linked with a £30 million move for the striker, who has struggled for opportunities at Stamford Bridge. However, journalist Christ Beasley considered the move strange, considering Everton's significant financial problems. He wrote, "Everton allegedly pushing to sign Broja for £30M is a strange claim considering Everton's PSR situation. Can Everton afford £30M or more for Armando Broja?" Arsenal ready to sell. Kieran Tierney at a low price. Arsenal are ready to lose Kieran Tierney permanently this summer and are willing to accept a fee cheap enough for the left-back to bless his departure. The 27-year-old is not expected to stay at the Emirates Stadium and is likely to leave this summer, with many clubs expected to show interest. According to the Sunday Post, Arsenal are willing to accept a bid of around £10 million, less than half of what they paid Celtic 5 years ago, which would mark a huge loss. Celtic are looking for a new left-back to challenge Greg Taylor, and there are rumours of Tierney's return.